Please welcome Stephen King's other son.
Thank you.
Hello. Quite the shoulders you've got there.
Yes.
How are you today?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Tommy, and an absolute nightmare to meet me.
So we actually, we have your new book here. It's Haunting of Place by
Yeah.
Stephen King's son. A very thick, incredible book. So I've got some questions. It was quite the read. Quite the read.
Yes.
First off, are you proud of this book? How do you feel about this book?
Well, I am proud of the terrors that I create, you see. You know, knowing that I'm keeping people up at night, it brings me some sort of joy, but it is the curse that I was given.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that definitely comes across in the writing. I would love to ask, why didn't you use your real name for this book?
Well, Stephen King doesn't have the same ring to it. I don't want people to think of my father, a monster of a man, whenever they read my books. So I have many pen names. Stephen King's son, the devil. And others I won't disclose here because I want people to never know.
Since you go by pen names, you have the opportunity to use ghostwriters. Do you use any ghostwriters?
Ghosts? Yes, I know ghosts.
You know ghosts?
Of course I know ghosts.
Can you tell me about the ghosts you know?
Well, many ghosts help write my books. The ghosts of my past. The ghosts of people who've died, obviously. Real ghosts as you know them. And,
Do I know any of these ghosts that have helped you write stuff?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, the poet.
No, the other one. Yes, the author.
The scariest thing is this interview, actually. This man. So in this book, the main character's name is Stephen. Is this book about you in a way?
Yes, I did draw some inspiration from my childhood for this character. You see, my childhood was filled with nightmares. My father made that so. Growing up, the boogeyman was real, and his name was Stephen King.
So in chapter 3, there's a swan on the lake.
Yes.
On this lake that you described. Are we to assume that that represents your mother?
Oh, yes. Delicate, beautiful, caring, but nowhere to be seen.
And what's interesting is that then in chapter 7, you the swan. What's that about?
Yeah, well, it's some weird shit, but have you read It?
I have read it.
Yeah, like father, like son. We're writing some weird up shit. That's what we do. That's scary and unpredictable.
Since you've gotten this book out, I mean, this is quite a feat, this many words that someone would have to read. Are you writing anything new right now?
I'm always writing something, Tommy. I'm writing something in my mind right now.
In your mind right now?
In my mind right now. And after this, I'll go up to where I write all my books. You see, at the tippity top of Maine, there's a cliff that overlooks the sea. Then there's a lighthouse on top of that cliff. When you open the door to that lighthouse, there's a hatch inside. Open that hatch. There's a staircase that goes all the way down into the depths. At the bottom of that staircase is another door. Open that up, and there's a nearly endless hallway. At the end of that nearly endless hallway, Tommy, is another door. When you open it, you'll find a normal room furnished with IKEA furniture.
A normal room!
And that is where I curse the page with my devious strokes of the pen.
You write stuff in pen?
Yes.
How do we get it from pen to print like this? Do you have someone who translates that for you?
Yes, I have a sickly... I have a sickly little man who shows up. I have a sickly little man who shows up. I don't know his name, he doesn't know mine. That's our agreement.
Oh my God.
I hand him the pages, he delivers them to who knows where.
Where'd you find him?
He showed up one day.
That's very
Perhaps
Stephen
he's
King.
a figment of my imagination. I don't know. Perhaps he's just a doll that came to life. Maybe he's Timothy Chalamet. Same thing. Anyways.
Wow.
Yeah, see what I did there?
I did see what you did.
Yes.
Are you dating anyone?
Oh, only dating my never-ending nightmarish fantasies. No, but I do have a wife.
You have a wife.
Yes.
And what's your wife's name?
Maria.
Maria.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you and Maria been together?
Oh, several decades.
Several decades.
My wife is an absolute wicked woman.
Oh.
We love each other in the way that, I don't know, perhaps curses love their victims.
But you love her.
Yes, love in a certain kind of way. She does desire to kill me, which serves as my inspiration for many books, so I think it is a kind of love.
Is that why you write so far down a hallway in a trapdoor?
Yes, I can't have her finding me.
Are you on the run?
Yes.
Away from your wife?
Yes, the day my wife finds me is the day my life ends. But, you see, this is something I asked her to do many years ago.
Oh, it is?
I said, Maria, if you find me, you may kill me. And she says, very well, if that will help you write your books. And I said, it will. I don't think there's a love like it out there.
Yeah, that is quite the interesting romance.
I haven't seen her in 20 years, and after this interview goes out, I'll have to run again.
Well, we have not alerted her that you're here, so you should be safe going back to the parking lot.
Okay.
Question, what do you think about your father's work, and do you have any notes for his writing?
No, the notes would be piled up to the ceiling. His work is trash. It, more like shit.
Okay, how would you have changed it if you wrote it?
Well, I would have made the clown a little bigger.
That's the one note?
That's, yeah.
Okay. So since you're here, we've got these cameras here and an audience, is there anything you'd like to say to the world, announce, anything like that?
Yes.
Holy shit. Well, Stephen King's other son, thank you for coming on to Hot Goss and talking to me. I very much appreciate it.
Yes, it was a joy for me, Tommy.
You can find your copy of Haunting of Place at bookstores everywhere. Okay.